Hi. Good evening.
A pleasure to be back on your faces, he
Oh, are
says.
we here though? Are we here? Mm.
Ach nein, das ist nicht so gut.
You
Hey yo!
Now they can hear us. Hello, everyone.
Got to love the ghost
I would
of
like to
Tenny
rage.
that haunts us.
I'm
Hi
doing
everyone.
lovely. Hello, how are we all this evening? Lydia, Tom, how you doing?
Fair.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was a question for us. Yeah, so I'm fine,
Excellent.
he says. We all just address, before we do anything else, can we all just address the Barnet?
Thanks.
It is, I'm not talking about me.
Michelle actually cut the
unfortunately.
back and sides for me,
I did.
and I've just sort of
Yeah, I
been
did
like,
a deep condition.
obviously, sort of post. I shaved it all off in November, and I'm really sort of like happy with the way it's like the growth is coming along.
I just did a little trim. So.
Yeah. Enjoy having hair, fuckos.
I mean, Tom, you trimmed your beard and it's looking great. We can all
yeah,
do-
mine has
And we lost Tom. We've got like 2 out of 3 of our absolute things that drive us crazy.
But Malloy's here.
But Malloy's here. Malloy's going to play Kip.
Malloy will now be playing as Kip.
It's a bit too easy for him because he's a true Fabic. Look at him. He's so
Look
sleepy.
at him.
He's been cold today. We are going to. Hey, look, the Malloy emotes. This is the first time people can use the Malloy emotes. I'm going to do a quick emote explanation. So we have some new emotes for those of you who are generous enough to give some bits. With 3 levels, starting with a Malloy in a top hat and monocle, and then eventually there'll be a Malloy in a crown.
Fancy crown.
Wait. I think we need to make
hey,
bingo.
gang, we're going to power through any and all technological problems. We're going to play through. Worst comes to worst, it'll be all up on the tube. We cannot be held to siege by the ghost of technology that haunts us so aggressively.
Yeah.
Tom will be back shortly.
Yeah.
Lydia, how are you?
I'm real medium, you know. I'm powering through. And you know, I think I'm doing better than most. So I think that's, in the grand scheme of things, kind of good. How are you? How have you, Nikki, more importantly, how are your nipples?
They still hurt. My nipples hurt so much.
It's how I greet Nikki every time we have a Zoom call. That's not a today specific thing at all.
I went on a walk for about 2 hours in the freezing cold, and to get some alcohol, because that's sort of where I'm at with my priorities. And my nipples hurt so much.
Yeah,
but I'm here, you know. I'm here. We can see very little of Lydia. Lydia, can you look right to the top of your screen? Right to the top. There you go. Oh, there we go. She's peeping. She's peeping. I'm on the head twice. We will.
Oh, even with, like nobody else can see, but Malloy is also just reaching up.
He's
like,
just trying. He's trying.
What are we looking at?
We are here to Monsterhearts.
We're here to play some Monsterhearts.
Here.
Lydia is here. Tom will return. I hope.
Yeah, here he is.
Oh.
He's coming back. Let him in, lads.
Let him in. Let the
I'm gonna
boy in.
literally start throwing my own shit if this doesn't work, because
It does. 1 second. I need to do some things.
Oh, look.
I've been looking forward to playing this game. I've been thinking about Cass an awful lot. I've been worried about her.
You ready for some on-screen? Look how messy this shit is, guys. This is what you get to see. You get to see me fix the stream live.
This is what I do to Nikki.
Tom does it deliberately. Actually, his internet's fine. The router's right next to him, and what he does, he just jiggles it every time we go live.
Yeah, it's fun.
There we go. He's back.
It's fun for Tom. Tom enjoys this. It definitely doesn't give him any anxiety or stress at all. Tom really, really enjoys this.
Yeah.
We are live. Let's go.
Right. Well, let's have a recap basically of what happened last week with our 3 kids of Fairview. what did I call this place? Fairvale. We met Victor. The new kid to the school. He's mysterious and aloof, and you know, some people are really doing that kind of vibe, and some people are not digging that vibes. Those people being Kip, played by Tom, who is essentially like one of the most popular guys at school.
One of now.
I'm sorry, hold on. One of.
Don't tell them. We met him mid breakup with his girlfriend, Ali. This is. Hey, you leave her alone. You left her in the cold. So.
Just like Lydia did to Malloy.
Just like Lydia did to Malloy.
He did that on his own.
Yeah, to be fair, like
No,
Kip only left her out in the cold for an hour. Not as bad as poor Malloy. So yeah, we met Kip and his wonderful friends Saoirse and
Taylor? Tinker Taylor. Tinker Taylor, Soldier Spy.
I've forgotten everyone's names.
They are Kip's two friends. There's Tinker Taylor and Soldier Spy.
Tyler.
Oh, sorry, you talking to me?
No. You're good. I got it. Tyler.
I once waited 7 hours for a date in the cold.
You waited that long. Why did you wait?
Why didn't you go?
I spent a lot of my life being a doormat.
And did just very quickly, did Michelle eventually turn up?
No, actually,
I
she didn't.
rescheduled.
Yeah.
I told him 7 hours later. Speaking of doormats, lastly we meet. I'm so sorry.
Lydia, stop leaning forward. You're leaning out of screen, and you're not appearing in my screen, so it's weird. I'm gonna bully you.
We met Cass, who played by Lydia, who's just the sweet, quiet girl at school. Sort of goes
Nothing worries her.
Everyone, some people know who she is, but you know what? She's got a very good friend in River, who's been her best friend since childhood, I guess. So yeah, we met them. Various teen drama things happened. Kip's ex-girlfriend seemed to hit on Victor. Victor took her out on a date. You know, all of that fun stuff. River, Cass helped River get ready for a night out.
Showing those bralettes.
With all those bralettes.
To go to a Billy Joel tribute concert.
And in the early hours of Sunday morning, our trio sort of came together when Cass was worried that River had not only not come home, but she also hadn't heard from her. They raced off through the night to this bar called the Captain's Hammock, which, as they got there, it was ablaze with fire and everything was still. And now we're gonna dive back in for some Monsterhearts 2. So
That feels like you're going to cut to like a opening sequence that I didn't realize that we'd made with like a theme tune and everything. I got really excited.
Is that my chance to go for a poo?
No, I'm gonna just do it. I've just got that in my head. You know, like the fun opening scenes they've been doing in WandaVision. It's all like that sort of stuff, but like Saved by the Bell.
Guys, if we bully her hard enough, I think one day Michelle will do something where she goes as Monsterhearts and she pulls her little ukulele out and does like the opening credits.
Oh my god, I'd have to drink a lot and be paid a lot to do that.
Max is a wet bitch and Kip is a...
So you said it was still, right? Can I just, sorry, because I'm diving straight. You know.
Oh no, you're not, Lydia. No, you're not, because our scene shifts, and we span down a still and quiet hallway of Fairvale High. A somber tone sits over the school as we head to class 12B and overhear the ending of Miss Scott's morning speech to her class.
No. No. Michelle, what the fuck?
She says, again, our hearts go out to the families of those poor students who lost their lives this weekend. We have guidance counsellors who'll be here all week should any of you need to talk. And of course, my door is always open to you. Oh my god, I think Lydia's going to launch herself at me through the screen.
Through the screen?
We can't keep Fade to Black and then killing characters that Lydia cares about every side quest.
I can and we will. Cass, you, as she's talking, you just turn your head. Victor's obviously sat next to you, but your eyes just glance over to that chair that is empty where River was sat just last week. Miss Scott goes on to say, and please, if you have any information at all about what happened this weekend, anything at all, there will be a couple of very friendly police officers around the school this week, gathering as much information as they can, so we can all ensure this doesn't happen again. Victor, Kip, and Kaz, you all sort of just have these sly glances at each other as you remember the events of. Oh, I just flicked myself in the face. As you remember.
That's the little baby Jesus, Michelle.
As you remember what happened this weekend. So we flash back to the early hours of Sunday morning as you all step out of Kip's stepdad's Jeep thing. You don't really need to step out of it to see what's happening, but for dramatic effect, you all step out.
Yeah.
As you all gaze up at the remains of the captain's hammock, intense flames break through the windows, loud crackles of fire burning through wood fill your ears, and the smoke begins to sting your eyes. Upon seeing this, what do you do?
I just take off running. I'm running.
Okay,
I'm running.
You're gonna run into a burning building.
Yes. Of course I am.
Okay,
I would. Can I attempt to stop her?
yeah, absolutely.
And I think Kip is just sort of has half got out of the driver's side and is just sort of staring, kind of wide-eyed, much like Serge did.
Sure. I think grapple's not really a thing, so let's go with
Is body a skill?
no, volatile.
I'm going to say this. If I feel a hand on me,
Yeah.
I'm going to lash out.
Okay, yeah, beautiful. Okay, well, I'll tell you what,
Beautiful's a choice of word.
I love it. Victor, will you give me a volatile check, please, to see if you can...
What if I just did it really sexily instead? What if I was like,
try and turn Cass
no,
on?
don't kill yourself. You're so sexy.
It's hilarious that you think that would work on me.
But I mean, yeah, fuck it. I'm trying to stop someone dying.
Lydia, do you also wanna? I think they're both similar. So do you want to lash out at Victor as he's going to grab you?
Yeah, I think what it is I think it would be...
Or you can just roll against him to try and run away.
I think it would be like I'd shut him down. It's the
I feel like we're
equivalent.
both trying to shut
It's so hard to get out of the 5e mindset, but it would be the equivalent of like intimidating him to stop.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to effectively shut her down.
Yes, but like volatile
off.
is like a physical thing. Volatile is like for running away, for lashing out.
I don't think she'd do volatile, but she might shut him down. She'd be more likely to do something that was cold.
So volatile is literally running away as well. It's
a physical,
doing a physical thing. If you want to turn and say something to him,
that's what I mean. I'm going to just turn, and it's like an intimidating thing of just like, don't touch me.
Yeah. Well, roll anyway for me, Victor.
I would like to use my string as well.
Oh yes. Are you gonna? I think that means you can add something to it.
I get to add a plus. I get to add one.
Yeah. To it, to try and stop it. Yeah, do it.
I fail, Michelle. I've got 2 ones.
That's okay. Well. So Victor rolled a 6. So
No, I rolled a 5 because my volatile is -1. My string cancels that out, so I rolled a 5.
Victor, you instinctively go to grab Cass but she's already just like out of your grasp before. Cass, you feel Victor go to grab you, but I think you're probably too focused. So are you gonna run in through the front door? Are you just gonna...
No, I'm stupid, but I'm not quite that stupid.
Okay.
I'm going to run down the side of the building, and once I'm out of visual shot of the majority of the people who might be out front, which I think is really just us, right? Or was there fire brigade there?
No one's here.
So out of the eyesight of bloods, I'm gonna find a wall and I'm gonna step through it.
Okay. I think you can just do that, right?
Yeah, she can.
There's no roll needed. I can just do that.
You can just do it. So you...
I'm going to run through as many walls as I can before I see the platinum blonde hair.
Okay. So you run...
It's probably not platinum blonde right now.
I'm not sure there's much hair in this thing.
You run through... God, I'd want like a perception check, but that's not a thing. So
like a cool to like maintain...
I mean, I'm gonna need all the cool I can.
Yeah, give me a cool check. Let's see. Oh yeah, keep your cool. Try and keep your cool.
It's only a 6.
Okay. Cool. You run through, Cass. This is a wild thing. Not only have you you've consciously gone through the wall. This is probably the first time you've done something like this on purpose. It's happened a couple of times before, but it happens subconsciously to you. You run through and it's like filled with smoke. It's so difficult to see anything.
I'm just gonna start screaming River. I'm just gonna start screaming her name. I'm going to look, what does it look like in here? Are there a lot of people?
There are, so you run through, like the bathroom and then like it like leads to like a little back corridor place, and then you run through into the main like bar area. You can vaguely make out where the stage was and like where the bar is opposite that. You can see a few people on the floor. You run through, you don't see that platinum blonde hair, but like it's so difficult to make out anything.
Can I see like a door at all? I mean, I know this is like fucking wild if she would be able to do it, but can I throw a brick at a window? Can I push open a door?
A couple of the windows are
I never watched the film Backdraft, Nikki. I don't know what that face is about.
Well, I'll say this. There are windows that have like broken open already.
Right.
Like the front door's not open, but like I I don't think any of you would really understand or know time frame wise, but this isn't like, oh, it's suddenly gone up. This has been burning for a while.
Shit. Okay, so the people on the ground are not doing well.
Probably not doing great.
Can I just can I like I'm realizing that she's really pushing her luck, but she doesn't want to leave until she feels like she's done something, and then she'll try and leave with at least someone. So she's going to go to like the ladies' toilets, the men's toilets. She's going to like check any, like maybe River was making out with somebody in the storeroom. Maybe she was, you know, I'm not judging. She can do whatever she wants.
No,
I'm just going to go everywhere and I'm going to pick up bodies and look for her and then remember where they are to come back later and try and haul them out. But I know it's terrible, but I have to find River.
I completely understand. You run through. There are a few bodies. Considering, Cass wouldn't know a huge amount, but like considering this was a gig and there was like a few people, she's only come across like 5 or 6 people.
Oh right.
So like.
So maybe lots of people got out already.
Billy Joel's is not pulling in the numbers these days.
It's hard to say. You know, like this isn't Cass's thing. Like you would expect more, but also it's like a dive bar in your tiny town. Like,
and it is a Christmas themed Billy Joel tribute act called Billy Noel.
Michelle, you can hit him if you want. You know,
I
like
will.
low level violence in this instance is okay.
In all fairness, though, we all know that he didn't start the fire, so we're all good. So
He did.
Thank
He
you.
didn't start the
Thank
fire. Can either me or Kip have called the fucking fire? Like one of us would have done it by now. Like while all this, we've not just been sat there being like, so do you think she's gonna just run into the fire or like what?
Yeah.
yeah, I think this is the thing. Like when I see sort of Cass literally run into the fire, I start to panic. I think,
So
and
you
I sort of.
would you have followed her? Because she basically ran around the back. So would you guys have chased after her?
I think after a fashion, when I saw that Victor didn't sort of manage to sort of catch her, I think I'll have started running, and I'd have probably sort of like, if he hadn't have started running himself, I'd have probably like grabbed Victor by the arm and started to sort of like pull him.
Oh, I would have
with me.
I would have, yeah.
Cool. So you guys run around the back.
And yeah, I think I will
You were gonna
take the phone out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. I was gonna say, yeah, you noticed that this place is like burning, and it's not reached there yet, and it's not got to that point yet. But you know, it is quite close. Like the woods and stuff, sort of back onto it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, it's not the kind of weather for it, but also you don't want like an accidental forest fire, wood fire, whatever.
Can I run around the back?
Yeah, you're both around the back.
Yeah. Is there any like? Does it look like people got out around the back? Like.
Yes.
Because that's where the fire escapes and shit are, right?
Yeah. Do you want to make like a check or something?
Fucking
I don't know what it would
gladly.
be. I tell you what, make me a keep your cool. I think you're all trying to keep your cool right now.
Or a 13.
Oh,
Oh, amazing.
I'm fucking. There's no fire next to me. I'm just like.
I think it's just
like.
too
Do you
cool.
remember that time where there was a literal fire in our kitchen? And I was just calm as fuck.
He was too calm. Too calm.
I have a lot of fire safety knowledge, and it comes from a weirdly informative porn DVD that me and my friends found in a forest once when we were young.
Good. That's
Right.
that's quite honestly one of the most sort of Nikki stories I've ever heard. Like, did you say? Sorry, Michelle. Did you say all of us make a cool check, or
Yeah,
was it
you
just?
keep on to. So I'll say this. So Victor, while you roll for me, Victor, you notice that the fire escape is open, and it leads further into the woods.
What, like there's tracks, or like it just points to the woods?
Like it just faces the woods.
Is it like mud on the floor?
Yeah.
Have people like gone out and round the building?
It's hard to say because like there are footprints. You don't know what's footprints from before. Like people would, like this is not just where. It's not just a fire escape, it's also like the back entrance, so like the band would have come through this way.
They're not coming through the woods, are they?
No.
So they would have come round the side of the...
Yeah, so there's tracks like all the way around. Kip, what did you roll?
Is it 2d6 or is it 3?
2d6.
2. Cool. That was a 9, -1 for cold, so 8. God, that took me way too long to figure that out. Yeah, 8.
What are you trying to discern right now?
I think right now I'm trying to actually figure out where the fuck the new girl has gone. She's literally disappeared. I don't know whether she's sort of run into the building, which would be wild, or run into the woods to try and find people. Like, yeah.
I think Kip, with that roll, you start to panic because you're like looking around and all you see is this open fire escape door, and you were right behind her. You think she may have run in, but you also know that's ridiculous. Like, you can't do that. Like,
no, absolutely not. I think I'm also super as kind of cold as this sounds. I'm super worried about the fire catching in the woods. These are sort of very important woods to me, and I'm very aware that it's very hot it's probably
then
very hot where we're standing. Right?
Yeah.
From all that information, from all that, I think you immediately pull out your phone and just immediately phone like the fire brigade because
sort of shaky hands. I call 999. I'm doing the full on kind of that panicked voice.
You panic shakily phone the fire brigade. It's not a long conversation. Everyone, you just say where you are and they're like, cool, on our way. Victor, you rolled
13.
Cool. And what you were trying to discern
where everyone has gone.
Where
like,
people have gone.
The door's open and there's no fucker around. Who escapes a fire and then just goes home?
I will say this. You look into the woods. Or like you sort of almost put yourself in that situation and think, you just fucking run. So you think maybe people have like run off into the woods. Also, you are starting to pick up the smell of blood. Cass, you are running through. Sorry, is there something else you want to do?
It was only that if I really haven't found her, and I am also picking up that there's not, this doesn't look like an entire nightclub of people burnt to death. It looks like the people who didn't make it. I'd like to try and heave 2 people to the fire escape to get them out.
I will say this. This is what happens. So as you're looking through, your last like thing is like sort of out of habit. Like the last place you check is the men's toilets, and you see a guy slumped on the floor, dark black spiky hair, like shaggy hair, like he's wearing like a wife beater, is that what they're called? Like a vest type thing and like chains and stuff.
A white vest, yeah.
You recognise this is Cody from your class.
Oh.
He
Is he breathing?
There is the thing that gets you is there is a slight rise in his chest, like.
Okay, I'm gonna grab him and I'm going.
Okay, you guys outside, Victor, you're looking into the woods, Kip, you get off the phone, Can you make a keep your cool check for me? Just to see, because you can move through walls, but now you've got to move through a building.
7. God, I'm rolling like absolute
7.
trash.
A mixed success.
Good dice as well.
It's a mixed success.
By the way, I hate to ask this,
No, go
but have I taken a harm? I feel like I've been in this inferno for a while.
I mean, probably not until you
But this is what I'm.
became corporeal, right?
Yeah, but I think you know you can leave Cody and get out fine, or if you bring Cody through, you'll probably both take some sort of get some burns, and you'll both get a point of harm.
But that's fine. Of course, that's fine.
Okay.
He's alive. Like, if he's alive, he has to be saved. Of course.
Okay. So you gradually get to the door. Kip, you're probably the one looking in, explain to the fire brigade, like, I don't know, it's just a fire.
Yeah. There's a fire, and my friend has just gone in it, and I don't know what to do, and it's, can you just get here, please?
You see from like around the corner of that fire escape, the figure of Cass and like some tall dude like over her.
Cool.
She's like dragging someone out.
I mean,
Cass
immediately.
is probably struggling. So
immediately, I do go up to help. He's a dick, but he's not that much of a dick.
he's a dick, but it doesn't deserve to die kind of dick.
Yeah.
Can I like hold his face and look if his eyes are opening? Like, is he unconscious?
He's fully unconscious.
Fuck.
He basically hasn't taken anything from like the heat and the fire. It's been the smoke and stuff because he was in the bathroom. So he looks
Looking about, I turn to Kip, who's I assume like is sort of coming nearer to the building or nearer to the fire escape to kind of help us out. And I just say, where is everyone? I mean, I assume that some people got out. Where is everyone?
I don't know. What the fuck is
Cassandra?
going on
I
here?
haven't seen anybody.
Cassandra and Skipper?
Kip,
But like, sorry, the full...
I'm sorry, Richter. What are you saying right now? I don't...
My name's not Cassandra.
It's just, everybody calm. Lots of people got out. Some of them are wounded and appear to have run into the forest.
Well, have you found them? Or...
I've been here with you both the whole time.
Well, how the fuck do you know that?
I can see footprints and smell blood.
Quick question. I know that this is like January time.
Yeah.
This is a wood that is not an evergreen wood, right? Questions.
It's
There's no leaves on the trees, right?
no,
it's January.
there's like lots of leaves on the ground, but it's
dense.
it's dense. It's not like you'd be like, oh, I can look through. There's like bushes and shrubbery and stuff. Like, also it's 3 a.m. in the morning. It's pitch black. I mean, there's the glow from like
The building on
The
fire.
building, but
Immediately
like-
next to us, the flaming building that we're stood right next to.
You can see about 10 feet in. There you go.
Cass is still just in an absolute blind panic. And she gets up, probably like half dropping Cody, who was like slightly propped on her, because, Cody's great, but he's not important to her. And she steps away from him. She turns to the boys and goes, look over there, quick. And then flies.
Gee, okay. I'm gonna say this just because I love it. I'm not making the boys roll to not see that. Like, even if they look away, they'll see you. So I'm gonna say
she's not spending time to convince them. Time is of
It's
the
her
essence.
reflex, yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna say for Cass. you know this isn't going to work, and you are in terms of like, you're not going to be able to hide it from them. You can absolutely fly. However, you will be opening yourself up to these two, that they will be able to see that you can do that. And that may lead to you having to explain some stuff. That is up to you, though.
I don't think she cares very much. I mean, she obviously cares an enormous amount.
Yeah.
But I think she's seen that Kip is also panicking.
Yeah.
And she's kind of thinking, you know, there's leeway with convincing somebody they didn't see what they saw.
Yeah.
Gaslighting. And Victor's an odd person anyway. So she just thinks, we've got bigger problems than the fact that I can maybe do something interesting.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
she's
A
not gonna...
word. Sure. Juggling is interesting, Lydia. Fucking flying. There's also a fire brigade right here, right?
No,
They haven't
it's
turned up
on
yet.
its
They
way.
can't be that quick, surely.
They will be here very soon. I'm going to say this. You know, you've probably got...
So
Kit probably knows you've got like 5
Yeah.
minutes.
I'm saying we look. The fire brigade are gonna. They'll die of hypothermia if we don't get to them. They've got smoke madness or something. We need to move. And I'm gonna head. So I'm just gonna fucking start walking into the forest.
But there's blood as well. I'm up and I'm above the tree line, trying to see like down at, you know, trying to work out where people might be, or trying to see, and I'm looking for that green bralette, man.
Yeah, okay, you're looking for that. Victor, you're walking.
I'm doing I'm trying to coerce Kip to come with me.
Yeah.
Like, Kip, put Cody somewhere and come. I need more than one set of eyes for this. Never been in these
You both,
spots.
yeah, sorry, no, go ahead, Kip.
No, I think Kip is in full shock, kind of, right now. I think... I don't know whether it is the right time, but I feel like we're in this forest, and it's my dad's sort of forest, basically. Do you know what I mean?
Half treeing, guys. You guessed it. He's half treeing.
I feel like in like full desperation, like this is all fucked up. And in full desperation, I think he's gonna sort of kind of anime style, kind of like bite down on his thumb a little bit, and just kind of break the skin a little bit, and drop a couple of drops of blood.
Just
like,
3 bloods.
just 3 singular bloods.
Yeah.
And just kind of like see if I can alert my dad, if that makes sense.
Oh, of course. So
This probably wouldn't wouldn't be what I would usually do to sort of speak to him,
No.
but you know,
this is more. This isn't necessarily you getting in touch with your dad as much as it's more getting in touch with the fair folk and the woods. And what is it exactly that you're looking for? Because you are now going to roll for gazing into the abyss. I assume.
Yeah.
You're looking for river, looking for what's going on, or something like that.
I would like to first and foremost, I would like to know where and if there are any survivors. Secondly, I would, and this is a secondary sort of thing, so it's totally fine if there's not much information that comes from it. But I would ideally like to gain any knowledge about how the fuck this came to pass.
Amazing. Roll dark for me.
Dark. Bear with me 2 seconds whilst I figure out what my dark roll is. Okay, sick. Okay, so a 6 and a 4, that's 10 plus 1 for dark, so that's 11.
Beautiful. So you succeed. Victor and Cass, you probably don't notice because Cass are just fucking flying.
I'm just flying.
Cass is just Victor, you probably sort of noticed this, but also it's just like
I've just
week
gone.
ago.
I need to have a conversation with these two because
Yeah.
I've just fucking walked into Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
And it's just.
Kip, you they probably don't see it, but you sort of start like the trees around you sort of start having like faces appear on them, and like the color of there's something like a different color to the world. Like the fire behind you becomes like bluey purple. Everything becomes a bit like it's like a lucid dream landscape.
There are so many drugs in his system that by biting his thumb he got high again. Right, I'm with you.
Full DMT trip, like.
So you get visions of people running. You get visions of like a something sharp with blood on it, and you just hear a bunch of whispers of like, shouldn't be here, get out, not here, shouldn't be here, and finally you have a vision of River running, and something shiny and metal on the floor like calls to you, maybe like 10 feet away. Like these whispers are like call you over. And
okay, I immediately sort of run over to where that whatever has just been sort of unearthed to me is.
Cool. So you take off over there. Cass, you get a good view of it. Like you don't 100% see what has happened to Kit, but you just see him suddenly dart in a direction. Victor, you see the same. See him running. The smell of blood is stronger and it's coming from much further in, not necessarily in the direction Kit's running. Kit, you run and you find a pink like flip phone with a fun little dangly charm on it.
You've gone back in
Do I
time.
know?
I know we've gone back in time. There's time travel.
Yeah, you find a pink flip phone.
Do I recognise this phone or?
Yeah, this is River's phone.
Oh fuck. Okay. Immediately, I because I'm stupid, I pick it up first and foremost. And can I see if I can sort of get into it? It's a flip phone, of course I can. Can I
going
see
to
if I
hack
can
her phone.
I'm hacking the mainframe, guys.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Kip, you open like it's one of those ones that's got like a screen on the front as well, and you can see like messages. Like it's like 10 messages from Cass.
Just 10.
Okay.
I know, doesn't it? But as you're looking at it, it goes up to 11 messages from Cass, and then 12.
What is in like real time right now?
Yeah. So like it's like real time, like Cass is
Texting flying.
Can I look? Can I look to see like what is being said?
It's Cass messaging River saying, "Where are you?"
Okay.
What's
okay.
going on?
Just coming in late.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna call the number that has been sending texts.
It's not text. It's like WhatsApp. It's like a messaging thing.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Can I see in the vision? Did I see like any sort of distinguishable sort of trees, any surroundings of where River was running, or was it just kind of
It was like
just woods?
it was really quick, and it's that kind of, it's not clear. It's like River's face was clear, and you could see she was running, and you could make out trees behind her, and then it was just like would get blurrier and blurrier until like it was dark. So it's really hard to tell.
Did she look scared?
Yeah.
Okay. Injured? Was there pain?
Um.
Sorry for all the questions.
I'm gonna say this. You couldn't really tell. The main things you got was she was running.
Okay.
But you have one forward for if you want to roll some. If you're ever rolling anything else to do with this, you can basically take a +1 to this.
Okay. Okay.
So you're stood there on the phone. Cass, you're flying. You notice him pick up and like look at this phone. Victor, you also notice this.
Whose telephone?
It's Rivers.
Have I seen anything from flying about?
You haven't. You see this. Another message comes through, and Kip, if you open it, it just says, "Cass, where are you?"
It says, Cass, where are you?
Yeah.
What?
From River?
It's like it's Cass's and River's conversation, but it's from like Cass's
Cass.
side of the conversation.
Yeah, that's what I was just checking.
So from Cass's side of the conversation, it's saying, "Cass, where are you?"
Yeah.
What the fuck? Can I miss that saying River? Question mark.
Have I got my phone?
Yeah, Cass. You get a message from River saying River? Question mark.
Did I see? What the fuck?
And you now see, you check your messenger and you see, you see all the messages and like missed phone calls that you've sent, but you notice that some more have been sent. Like you're like, I didn't send them.
And she is sent on. She can see on her phone. She is sent. Cass, where are you?
Yeah.
River? I message? River?
Yes, you two are just messaging each other.
And then I just
Are
and
you
then
still
I write.
flying, or are you?
I think the message that I write after just River question mark is, don't reply again. I'll find you.
Do you come down?
And I look up and I say, someone's in this. Someone's. I didn't do this. These ones know me. That's right. I'm not confused. Am I? Or am I confused?
You're right. You didn't write them.
Someone's hacked in, or it's. I don't know what it is.
Okay, it's just a second. I just need to clarify that the three of us will be having a conversation about everything that's gone on here. But also,
Like what?
Cassandra, you flew over the trees.
My name's not Cassandra.
What is it then?
Whatever you might.
What?
It's just call me Cass. It's fine.
That's okay. And then Kip with the biting. It's fine. Look, I'm a super taster, and I can smell blood nearby, and I also have synesthesia. So it's sort of ringing through my ears, and I can
I'm a
sense it.
gourmand.
I'm an official nose.
Can I like get a scent of the blood and say, look, I can smell the blood. It's getting stronger this way. Together. Don't separate in the woods. It's not a horror film. It's just a thing that's happened in a small town.
listen, I'm not being funny, but if there's blood, if you think there's going to be blood, then maybe this isn't something that we should be doing. Maybe it's something that the police should be looking into. I really am not sure that we are the right people to be going and running into the woods when you think there's blood in the woods.
You might not care about these people enough, but bad shit happens in the woods, and I'm going in there to save my friend.
Just as you're having this conversation, you hear the sounds of police sirens and fire engines and like ambulances and stuff all beginning to turn up. Cass, you take a look at your phone again. Like with all these messages, and there's another one. It's like sent from you, like it's like from Cass's side of the conversation. It says, "Cass, where are you? I've lost my phone. Come home."
Oh.
And you click on it, and it's like
in my. Of course, she's in my fucking bedroom on my laptop. That absolute bitch. I immediately like collapse on the ground and just start sobbing, and sobbing and sobbing and
Sorry.
sobbing.
She's just messaging you from her laptop. Cassandra, get up, get a grip. We're all going now, and we're going to have a conversation about what happened. And we need to be smart because, Kip, you're currently holding a phone of a woman who was all but missing seconds ago, and we are now hidden in the woods outside the back of a bar that is on fire.
Oh yeah, that actually doesn't look that good, does
No,
it?
and Kip's stepdad's car is right out the front, and there's an unconscious boy from our school slumped out the back.
you've got like a minute. You think
We need to move now.
Do we take him with us?
What? We left him. We're in the woods. He's out there. Hopefully.
But we have to go past the bar to get to the
No,
car.
we don't. We go through the woods.
You can. Oh, you're gonna run through the woods. Okay,
We can't go back out.
No, it's fine.
We're just going to leave his car.
We burn it. We burn the car.
No.
We burn the car.
If
The
they've
car
seen the car.
is gone. Give it to me.
Kip, give me the keys to the car. I'm gonna ball the keys to the. I'm gonna ball the keys to the car in my hand, and I'm just gonna throw them through the air as hard and fast as I can.
Fuck!
Can you roll volatile for me?
If Cody were... If
11.
Cody was awake, I could help him out a little bit, but I don't think we have time. Okay, we have to
11.
You got him out, and there's
Police and fire engines there now.
You know there are police and fire engines that are going to be here any second now. You could bring him round the front.
But
just so they see
we're
him
in the woods. He's out there, right?
Yeah, you're not that far away though. Is
But
it?
if we helped him, if we put him round the front, we would have to answer the questions of the fire brigade, wouldn't we?
But yeah, you're fairly confident that you got him out. The next thing he needs is medical attention. There's nothing else you can probably do.
Away we go.
Okay.
So
Um, I was just going to say, it's not something that can be kind of RP'd, but Cass seems very definitely different. And I think
She's very wet right now. Oh,
I'm very wet, and for you guys, essentially the danger has passed, but running through the woods for Cass, she is terrified and wet, and just every noise is setting her off.
So listen, I think the woods being very, very much my domain, so to speak. I think I probably do. Again, whilst he is a knob, he's fairly empathic, as a lot of knobs tend to be, and kind of notices this. And I think he's sort of got a kind of reassuring but quite firm like hand on your arm and is kind of like dipping and diving through the trees, like as if he knows, as if I know kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
she's
where I am.
clumsy and mal-coordinated, so it is not one of those easy things where you're just bounding like a spring deer with like somebody coming behind you. She's tripping on everything and it's a very jarring experience.
So my next question is, where exactly are you going? Because I'm going to say, Victor, you can follow the smell of the blood. Kip, you don't know your way around these woods like you could tell someone else, but it's like an intuitive, like...
It's like when you're drunk and you're walking home. Like, you're drunk, you could not direct someone to your house, but you can get there.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning and you go, well, thank fuck I made it.
Yeah, you might have left your glasses somewhere, but you did make it home.
Okay, cool. Oh god, Tom really wants to follow the blood, but Kip really doesn't want to. I think I do sort of say to Cass, where do you live? Where is your house?
On Doodah Street.
This town is ridiculous.
Cass lives in like
It's a cul-de-sac.
I was gonna say it's like a cul-de-sac where you live like in this fancy, really nice, like not quite mansion, but like big house at the like
Beverly Hills style shit.
Beverly Hills style, like it's not like a hill, but like it's further up, so you get a really nice view and over the town and stuff.
Yeah.
Victor lives like on the seafront, great view.
Awful for the
We've got single glazed windows with mold that grows up them a little bit, and it's got that kind of pebble dashing on the outside. It's only just not a bungalow.
My house. My house here. Yeah.
That piece of shit. Yeah.
Kip, you basically know where you'd come out would be close to the coast, so you could like get out of the woods, follow the beach, and like you'd be basically at the bay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I get as far away as sort of I think is fit before I sort of stop and go, okay, what the actual fuck? What the fuck? First of all, Clyde is gonna have a fucking field day. Thank you very much for throwing the keys in the middle of the fucking woods. Secondly, what the fuck happened? What is happening?
I mean, somebody stole the car and used it to set fire to a bar. I don't know what are you talking about. I didn't do anything.
Are you like a criminal?
No, I just don't want to be treated like one.
Well, what do you mean? The police are on our side. Like they'll understand when we
say
tell
what?
them.
When we say we drove up to a burning building, she walked into it and has come out of it with no burns. We then
No, I am
into
burned.
the forest.
I've got one harm.
Yeah, but like you're not. You walked deep into a building like where people are unconscious and or dead. She walked out of the building ostensibly fine. You then bit your thumb and left blood at the scene of a crime. We then meandered into a forest. You then found a phone of a girl who was in the bar and then suddenly missing and then suddenly found. And we were just there?
I'm going to be sick. Yeah, and I think I just dribble it down my front. Like, just full of it.
Where can I ask? Quick cue. Where like are we currently? Are we on the beach?
Yeah, so you've
no.
run through for like it's not like on the beach.
Let's go get away. They say what they're going to say.
It's
Have
more
a
like
drink pound of Bud
you've
Light.
come out and it's not quite a cliff, like a proper cliff edge, like it's steep, but it's almost like the top of a dune, you know, where like the sand meets like where the trees and stuff are, and you can follow it. If you follow it round, you'll essentially come to the tip of the bay where the beach is. So you'll come out. Kip will be able to direct you onto like more common ground. But yeah, Cass probably isn't having a good time right now.
Can I
Yes.
set my location on Snapchat to home and visible, and then can I send out a blank Snapchat and say, did anyone see that middle-aged guy driving Kip's Jeep, like with a blank Snapchat to my story?
Okay.
But my little like Snapchat, like your fucking little Bitmoji shit is set to home. I strongly suggest all of you either turn off your locations now or set them to home if you can.
I don't know how to do that.
So is that Lydia or Cass?
Yeah, I was going to ask exactly the same thing.
I take Cassie. I mean, just really.
Like, what is your thing with both of you and your names?
I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're at Cass, and you won't tell me your full name, so I'm just guessing. So about the flying and the biting your thumb, what was that about?
You can fly?
No, you flew.
I didn't.
Moments ago.
No.
Cassandra, I told
I
you.
just jumped really far, and then I'm a good climber.
That was above trees, Cassandra.
I used to do the long jump.
The long jump doesn't require 30 foot of height, Cassandra, and it doesn't require you to stay in the air for
I don't know what you're
literal
talking
minutes.
about.
Cassandra, do you think me a fool?
I don't know you.
Take a wild guess. Am I a fool? Doth mine eyes deceive me?
Hives.
What?
What was it about?
She just, her hair is like flat to her face with just water dripping down.
You are absolutely saturated, Cassandra, and you were flying, and you, in the gilet, you bit your thumb and dropped it onto the floor of the woods. I just don't...
Well,
What is going on?
You smell blood. You're a...
I'm
nose or
a
something.
super taster.
That's not normal.
Listen, I was going into shock, and I needed to keep myself present. That's all there is. Listen, can we just go and check that River is okay? Can we do that, please?
Yeah.
Can
Not
we
straight
go
away, we
and
can't.
check?
No. We need to be seen away from the thing, looking like we have just been doing something else. So I'm going to go to a corner shop and I'm going to buy some alcohol. We're going to pour some of it out and some of it over our clothes and look like we, the three of us, have been drinking on the beach. Okay?
Okay,
I
fine.
I text River and I say, come to the beach.
No.
It's done.
Well, if she's there as well, then...
You get a
then...
reply saying, what? Please just come home.
I'm going to go into, like... It was like 3 a.m, right?
Yeah, it's like...
I want to go to... Is there like a petrol station around?
Oh, hun, no, there's nothing over.
I am absolutely gonna take
Such a sick boy.
I'm absolutely gonna take a spliff out of my sort of like pocket and just kind of shakily like light up like.
You're both criminals.
Can't.
Cassandra, you were flying moments ago and I desperately need an explanation. You're also so moist. We have been nowhere wet. In fact, you were in a fire. You're so wet.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that?
I'm not talking about it right now. I'll talk about it later, but this feels like I just need to see her face.
We're
and
going
see
there now, but you are so moist and you were flying a minute ago.
It
and I
won't get
desperately-
any better. It's only going to get worse
I
because
don't
I'm...
care about how moist you are. It's just notable. And I just need to know...
All right, make
why-
a list, but let's go.
Are they related? And are you some kind of like moistened flying person? Like are they connected to some wit?
Maybe.
You...
This has been a really fucked up day. Does anyone want some?
Absolutely not. I'm a super taster.
Okay, maybe. No, I better not because no, I better not. No.
Listen, it's herbal. It's
Skipper,
natural.
we don't know what it will do to her. She's a flying wet person. What if it
Right.
makes her? What if it makes her turn into a puddle of water? We don't know.
Right. Okay. None for you.
Also, I'm desperately. Please tell me your full names. I'm taking stabs in the dark here, and I feel like an idiot.
I don't know why you can't call me Cass.
We're not there yet, Cassandra.
My
Right, then-
literal full name Kip. I am Kip. It was a cute name when my
When you were
mum and dad
6
got
months
together
old.
and huh?
When you were 6 months old. Why can't other families just do what my family did and give me a full-grown man's name as a baby?
I'm guessing that we are walking and
Yeah,
talking.
we're walking.
You're walking.
I'm not
talking.
staying by the fucking sea while we're
It's-
having this conversation.
It's the kind
No.
of town where
We're on,
like
like, the promenade.
you might see the odd person like because it is like a early hours of Sunday morning. Some people have been out, but like that there's hardly anyone out. But also if someone sees you,
Are there
you
any of those like
wouldn't be
rentable bikes?
oh, absolutely, it's not that kind of town. There's a bike.
Rentable bikes.
There's-
You're such a city boy.
There is a bike.
A bike?
Victor might think it's a city
Well, no.
bike.
I know what a city bike looks like. Like electric scooters or anything. What is it? What does this town have?
I fucking love that Nikki is just sort of like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what fucking sticks. Like, I don't know, are there lollipops readily available?
Like,
Are they
all
candy
right,
apples? Candy
But
apples.
you've got to
yeah?
give me a segue, right? If you haven't got
Something.
any of those, surely there's a
Something-
segue.
Is there like a boosted board rental stool
There's-
or
There's
like?
a bike on the floor
Is there
that,
like a tram or?
that isn't like chained up or anything.
Absolutely not. Unless
and-
there's at least 8 and they're a uniform colour, I'm not touching them.
no, there's
Um,
nothing like that.
We will, I guess, walk then.
Yeah. So you walk. It doesn't take.
I'm wearing
that
dress
long.
shoes. I was out for dinner. This is.
Where were you this evening for dinner?
I was out with.
Oh, with
Ali and AJ.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wearing
I think
slacks and a
I'm
tasteful
immediately
jumper.
texting. I'm immediately texting Saoirse saying, if anyone asks, I was with you tonight, and I think I'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
Like with the eyes, like I feel like it's.
That's
we've-
not the first time you've done that.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
it's definitely not the first time that has been sort of the case.
you don't get a reply because like she's probably asleep. You dropped her off at like an hour ago.
Yeah.
But it's not a crazy thing. She'll probably see it in the morning and she'll be like, it's the sort of thing you probably won't even get a reply from. It'll just
Yeah.
be like, oh, yeah, sure.
It's like it's just what happens. Yeah.
So you guys head back to Cass's house. Now,
Guys, we can't, like, my parents don't let me have boys round. So we're gonna have to climb through my window. Like, this is what River does. It's not that difficult because there's like a
Can you not
there's
just
like a
go in there and tell us if she's there?
well,
Also, we are going to have a conversation. You will have to tell me about the flying. It's insane. Did you know she could fly? Can you fly?
I can't fly. I can't. What even is this? Why are you so interested in seeing a
She
person?
was flying. She flew.
I
in the
didn't
sky.
see. I didn't see anything. I'm just saying. You saw it. Maybe there was something in the smoke that made you see things. I don't know. Also, what the act? Sort of looking around to like, sort of
you're-
getting more and more shrill and go. Also, what the actual fuck? You waltz into fucking town with all of this fucking knowledge of having alibis for shit when it goes wrong. This is a quiet town, and funnily enough, the pub has never caught a flame before, just randomly. You're so interested in asking so many questions. Why don't you answer some questions? Who the fuck are you? And why
I'm
do
gonna
you
leave
live?
boys to squabble.
Yeah. Cass, you they're like talking about you flying and like going through walls and stuff, and you just like hover and like up and then just climb through your window.
I don't need to climb through the window.
Okay, yeah, you just phase through your window. We'll come back to you in a second, Cass.
I'm from a very strict family, okay? And they checked these things, like where I was, what I was doing. Also, it seemed like you were ramping up to accusing me of setting the place on fire. I was literally with you.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you. I don't know. Came into town after setting the fucking place afire. Like,
Sorry, do you think it's been on fire for 4 weeks, Kit?
What?
Okay, we're gonna cut to Cass as you guys are like, you're doing that whisper yelling.
Whisper arguing, yeah, that a couple does near their kids. Not in front of the kids.
Cass,
I said smoked salmon, David. Smoked.
What is this? Where do you even buy smoked trout, David?
Cass, you just fucking phase through your
At the point at which I know I might be able to like, so it's not really gonna startle River.
You startled her, but not in the way that she's like, fuck, you just phased through the wall, but like as you phase through, you see that she's sat on your bed with her knees like huddled up, staring at your door. So you see her.
I'm gonna like open the window, shut it again, and like wrap my arms around her and just go, oh my god, thank god, thank god, thank god, thank god, thank god, thank god.
And also, you're holding that girl's phone.
What, River? What happened? What happened?
Oh my god, Cass! Oh my god! She just like turns around and just gives you the biggest hug. You know, you can just see like her eyes are brimming with like tears. She's been crying.
Is she hurt?
She doesn't seem to act like she's hurt, but as you hug her and you come back, your hands do feel
Her skin comes off?
and-
What? Oh, that feels what?
warm and wet.
Warm and wet. Oh, because they've been on me.
She's either pissed herself or she's bleeding.
Or she's made of custard now.
Everything's possible. I'm gonna like pull my duvet up like round her, and I'm gonna say, just tell me what happened, and I'm gonna if she talks to me, I'll heal her.
Okay, beautiful. She sits there and she's just shaking, and she watches you pull the blanket around her and as you like let go, you just see like the red of, and you look and you see that there's blood on your hands, and you see that there's some on her. She doesn't seem to say anything about it, but she's like, I don't know what happened. There was just screaming and panic, and people started like pushing and shoving, and I was so scared, and the
Terrible. Keep going.
the guys in the band, I just remember one of them just pulling me away from it all and helping me out the back, and he just told me to run, so I ran, and it was really hot and people were screaming, and I just ran and it was dark and I couldn't find my phone, and
We've got your phone. We've got it. We found it.
okay. And then I just remember
It's absolutely fine. We've got it. You don't need to worry about it at all.
Okay. Oh, I couldn't. I didn't know where to. I just. Everything went dark, and then I just remember I was on the floor, and I was so scared. I just ran. I just ran, and she like looks down, and there's like blood all over her. Like.
I'm gonna start to. I'm gonna pull out. Just like careful, like don't want to spook the horse kind of thing, and I'm gonna.
You've got a horse.
That's where you keep horses.
In your room.
I'm gonna pull
This is
out
our bedroom
some.
horse. It's so I could get to the ensuite swiftly.
I'm gonna pull out my like Primark loungewear, and like that's really neatly folded, and I'm going to start to, which I imagine is not unusual for us because we're girls that do sleepovers all the time. But as she's talking, I'm going to just take off her clothes and put on the comfy clothes. And I'm going to take the opportunity. I'm assuming that while she was talking, some of the injuries that she has started to appear on me. And I don't know what they look like. I'm guessing that might give me some kind. Are they scratches? Like, what do they look like?
You take a look at her and you listen to her, and nothing happens to you. But you also I mean, there's a lot of blood. Are you going to clean it off, or are you just going to like put a...
I'm not going to clean it off.
Okay.
Because that would probably involve like water. Oh no, I've got some like makeup wipes or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say
eye
you've
makeup
probably got
remover
like...
and like start dabbing the blood off her.
You've got those things, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say Cass's family is wealthy enough that you have a like. It's not like a proper ensuite. It's like a just like a toilet ensuite. So you've got like access to a sink. That as you like start handing her wet wipes, she's like, I'm gonna go clean up.
But River,
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to. Can we just pretend tonight never existed?
well, I guess that's fair in a way, but I don't really want to not talk about it. I know that you have granted me that for a while now, but it's not what I want for you. I don't want you to have to hold secrets. River, it's not you.
She just starts crying.
I'll hold her. I'll just hold her. I'll just let her cry. But I think her feeling the emotion is so much more important than her trying to shut it down. So I'm doing everything I can to try and keep that kind of thing moving and not to let her do this to it. Which is obviously what I did. But like I want it to not be in the situation that I'm in.
Yeah. I think you find that she actually cries a lot, and then like next thing you know is it's like early hours of when was this? Early hours Sunday morning.
It's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, so like it
Sunday morning. Yeah.
It gets to that point where...
Does she ever tell us that like she's in there?
And also, who the fuck brings around the Iliad in actual Greek? You absolute pompous prick. I don't look. This is not about you, and it's not about me. I'm just saying, Bad shit happened when you got here.
Are you telling me that nothing bad has ever happened to you until I arrived? Boo-hoo. Oh, how difficult your life must have been, Rudyard. We need to get that girl her phone, if she even is alive anymore, and I need a drink.
Just say that I would have given her like I know it sounds super condescending, but I would have let her cry, but like given her a thorough wash with like a
those
really
wet wipes.
gross flannel type of like stand-up bath, and then I would have opened the window and said to the boys like, are you coming up or are you just going to bicker in the garden because the neighbors are going to suspect? Come on, you have to be quiet though. I'm not allowed boys in my house.
Look, thank you very much for the offer, but is it really a good idea for us to all be in your room with a girl who has just
Is she okay? Is she alive? Like,
I forget. You don't really care about River, do you? Don't worry, you can go home now.
Can you roll a shutdown for me, please, Lydia? I think that's shut. I forgot to say, but as I think as she opens the window, Victor, you get that smell of blood again.
Can anyone hear an ice cream bat?
No.
And I got 10.
10. Okay.
I have synesthesia. Smelling blood sounds like green sleeves. I don't know what.
Sleeves.
I didn't get. Lydia, you get to choose. So either Kip can lose a string on you. I don't know if Kip has a string on you.
I think he has. No, maybe he doesn't.
Fucking should
you
now.
can gain
you
one
bitch.
on Kip. Actually, that's a good point. You probably should. You can give Kip a condition, which could be maybe feeling ashamed or
belittled
or something like that. Or you can.
I don't need another string on him. He can feel. He can have the condition of. Of feeling a bit cold-hearted.
Okay.
Feeling uncaring, yeah. I don't think that's it's just a. It's,
No, there's not a list of conditions, Lydia. Like, it's anything.
It's whatever. Yeah, Kip, you've had so many ex-partners say this kind of thing to you.
Yeah.
Having Cass say it almost hurts more. Like when those people say it, you've always got that shield of like, they're just upset because I broke up with them. Like, that's fine. This is like, oh, you actually like.
It's the additional vitriol in Cass's like words.
Yeah.
I think I sort of look up and just there's a moment of like there's been this kind of hysterical kind of tirade at Victor.
Yeah.
And there's just a moment of silence and I just sort of go, I don't fucking need this. I have been here this entire fucking time trying to find her with you, but I guess that's not good enough for you, is it? And I throw the phone on the ground and go, take the fucking phone. Like, I need a fucking drink. Victor, do you need a drink?
I mean, is there like a diner that stays open this? I don't know what's in this town.
An all-night diner.
Do you know what? I reckon there's a diner that's going to open in like an hour at like 6, 8. On a fucking Sunday as well.
Sorry, it's a Sunday. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, there's like not a lot going to be open. Kip, you know there's like the equivalent of like a village hall that occasionally has like a bottle of something shit in it from an old raffle that you could probably quite easily break into if you wanted.
Are we going to break into the church and steal the communion wine? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking not.
No, I think I've
had enough communion wine in my 17 years
to
fucking last me a lifetime.
It's not that kind. It's not like a church. It's like the community centre. There's like 3 bottles of shit wine for a raffle, some soap,
cool.
that kind of thing.
Excellent.
I'd rather go home.
One of those ornamental dolls that looks like it's ceramic, but then you get up close and it's really just like smelly plastic with a dusty dress on.
Yeah.
Why?
There's a cute teddy, but yeah, sorry.
Look, we'll go home, we'll go to sleep, and then the three of us, Cassidy, I just, if you don't tell me, I'm just going to keep making, the three of us are going to meet up later today, because yes, it's Sunday already, and we're going to have a conversation about all of the shit you've pulled, and just sort of your whole deal. Okay? We need to decompress and get our story straight, because in 28 hours we'll be back at school and everyone will be talking about this.
Fine.
Okay.
Do you live far from here, Kip? Can I
do
call
live
you
far
an
from here?
Uber?
Everywhere in the town is that kind of thing of like
Walkable.
you can walk, like you could be home in like 45 minutes, like a 45-minute walk. Like it's not
But 45 minutes at 4 a.m. feels rough.
Yeah, it's not.
That's the equivalent of 80 miles.
No, I know it's not going to be an Uber.
Yeah.
Kip, get some sleep. We will meet me at my place. I will get a croissant or something, or like some jams or something. I'll Snapchat you all the address.
What's Snapchat?
It's I live above the library.
I know where you live. Didn't you come out of where you live to come and see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
I know where you live.
Her phone's on the floor. I assume you can just fly down here and get it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Again.
My friend needs me. Farewell.
Cass just shuts the window.
just the most insane Shakespearean energy from that one.
So Kip, do you head home?
Oh, I think I absolutely head home. I think I spend the whole 40 minutes typing out kind of like drafts of like, are you okay to River? And like not quite finding the words with this kind of this feeling of like with fucking Cassie's words sort of ringing in my ears, going like, you don't care about this girl, you don't care about her at all, you never have. Like, and I just sort of end up not sending the text, going to bed, and going to the pool house, and just lying in bed for the next sort of 5 hours, probably not sleeping.
Yeah.
Is there like a Tesco Express open on my way or something?
No.
I was going to say there's probably like a Tesco Metro that's got a Costa machine in it. If you.
No, nothing is open.
When will it open?
It's a Sunday.
I don't have food for guests in my flat.
There might be like there's a cafe just down a little way down from you that
like, is this like a fishing town or something?
Sort of,
somewhere
yeah.
must serve the early morning fish. They probably
They
don't work
don't
Sundays.
on a Sunday.
Fuck.
That's like there are places.
God's day,
you're like,
Victor.
oh, I'll go to like this place and I'll go to that place.
This is literally me when I moved to Farnham.
Yeah.
When nothing opens until 1 p.m. on a Sunday. 1 p.m.
Yeah. You walk by the place where you normally get your coffee, because that opens at like 6 a.m.
And I'm just gonna fucking I'm going to buy them out of.
They're not open. You get there and it's like you're like, why aren't they open?
I could just watch this all night. This is my favourite thing in the world.
It's just Victor. The next half
Give
an hour.
me
is
one thing. No,
Victor
it's not
walking
open.
around.
Is there like a greengrocer or like a corner shop of some kind?
I don't think. I feel
It's
like
God's day. Nothing will open until lunchtime.
Nothing is open. The
I
earliest
spit in the face of God's day. I just.
Oh, what? Are you just want to get
Thou
some
have
food?
forsaken me.
I need. So I need to get some food to feed them, and I'm in desperate need of turmeric.
Okay. You have the keys to the library because you lock up from time to time. These new people like trust you a lot. There's like a break room where there's like
vending machines.
It's not a vending machine.
Oh
no,
my
it's
God.
like it's like a counter, and there's like a sink, and there's like a cupboard with like some biscuits in it, and there may be some other snack type.
No, because there's going to be a tin of soup.
Yes.
Yeah, half, like 1/3 of a packet of rich teas,
Yeah.
and like a bunch of those small UHT milk cartons.
Yeah.
I can't serve that to people.
You find you find some like Maxwell Gold blend, but it's all solidified in the bottom of the thing.
There will be stuff to get come 10 a.m. If you message these guys to say, hey, come to mine at like 10:30, you will be able to get stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to go home and I'm going to sit down on a chair and I'm going to look at my front door and wait for 10 a.m. It's like...
Yeah. So you do that. Cass...
The entire town hears your sigh.
You come back in. Cass... River sort of like cleans herself up a bit after like gaining a bit of composure. And she just pulls herself, gets into like the bed. You guys normally just like either share it or
Yeah.
whatever. And if you press it anymore, she's just gonna sort of
Sleep is more important, I think.
Yeah,
at this
like
stage.
it's not that she's necessarily keeping stuff from you. It is just it's been a lot, and she's like, I'm gonna sleep on it. So you guys all sleep, you'll rest. Come the morning, River is quiet. She says, thanks. Look, can you just...
Like a crumpet on the side table, on like the dresser.
She gives you a smile that shows that like she appreciates it, but you're also used to like giving her a crumpet or something like this in the morning, and sometimes she's like, yeah, and sometimes she's like, no. This is one of those mornings where she's just like she goes to take it, and then like it's like no.
In like a I am tired and still a bit stressed, or as in food in general is now repellent to me.
I mean, it's hard to say. Like, she just picks it up and then just like puts it down. Like, you've seen her do this before, when she's like had hangovers and stuff. But yeah, she's like, can we just look? Can you? I'm gonna go home. I just wanna. I just need a bath, and I just need to. Look, can we just chat tomorrow or something? I just thank you. I'm sorry I worried you.
Don't apologize. Look, that scared the shit out of me, and I just think I don't want you. Something clearly happened last night, and I'm not going to push you now to talk to me about it. But I can't have you holding that and not talking to me about it.
Like how you wouldn't tell me what happened to you.
That was a mistake. And I wish I had talked to you about it. River, are you angry with me about that? Because
No.
It went unspoken on both sides.
It's fine. Look, I'm just. It's been a lot. All I'm asking is, look, I'm here for you, and you didn't want to talk about it, and that's fine. But please respect me when I said I don't want to talk about it either. If you want to talk, I'll listen. I don't want to talk about this right now.
I pull her in for a hug.
She hugs you, gives you a smile, and like heads out. You know, she like you can tell her like switch on her like peppy personality when she sees your parents downstairs and does that like, bye, Mr. and Mrs. Cass. She walks out, just stops on your front step and just goes, why? Picks up her phone. Why? Don't worry about it. I got it. Picks up her phone and heads off. Is there anything else you'd like to do this morning before you meet back up at Victor's?
I need to go to a Tesco Express.
Okay. There is not a Tesco Express. There is like an independent coffee shop.
Co-op to go. Like, I just need something.
Yeah, there's like
a cooperative or just something.
There's
Something one of those.
an unbranded. No, I know what it is. There's a Lidl. Like a little one.
I've heard good things about the bakeries, and I hope they have turmeric.
They fucking never do. They never do.
I'm gonna go in. Is this big enough to have a bakery?
There's a bakery.
Custard tarts.
And I'm gonna go get 2 croissants and 2 Danish shy. Danish
Danish. 2 Danish.
Danapode.
Danes, please.
2 Danes. I'm gonna get 2 Danishes.
Beautiful.
Do they have turmeric?
Roll.
I've never been into a little that carries fucking any spices at all.
Can you roll a dark for me? Gaze into the abyss.
Delve into the abyss of Lidl.
You become your darkest self. Find
11.
11.
I've crossed the void into the Lidl.
Yeah, you get.
This is mad elitism, by the way. I'm literally the only person who turns their nose up at Lidl.
Yeah.
Everyone
I
else is
love Lidl.
absolutely fine. All of Wicked Game are incredibly down to earth, apart from Nikki.
Yeah. You.
And I was incredibly poor growing up, so it's mostly out of spite.
You step into the Lidl, and sort of like your eyes go wide, and like almost like they go white, like the irises and the pupil like really shrinks, and
Everyone that works at Lidl is a ghost or something.
and you sort of like get this vision, and you like go through the Lidl, and you just get a vision of the turmeric on the shelf.
Okay,
It's like hidden. It's not in like the section it should be. It's in that bit in the middle. Like they don't normally have it.
You mean the middle of Lidl?
The middle of Lidl.
It's what they call it. I'm going to go and get some turmeric.
Yeah.
It's going to be in a weird shaped pot because it's not like a normal thing they stock. It's going to be in like a fucking rectangular like steel thing, and you have to use the back of a spoon to get the lid off.
It's part of a weird Valentine's Day set.
Fucking wild. And I'm also going to buy a carton of tomato juice.
Okay. You can
Okay.
do that, yeah.
And a pot of jam, and then I also need to buy some cutlery. While I'm here,
They have that.
and
Little,
some small plates.
He's going to do a
Thankfully-
ritual, isn't he? Jesus.
You're absolutely in the right place for all of that.
Yeah.
I also need 3 bin bags and
A trombone.
some garden fencing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get the cutlery. The plates, the only ones you can find are like those like Peppa Pig like kids plates.
No, absolutely not. Do they have fake wood chopping boards? I can pretend to be a hipster. Do they have a serving tray or something that's not?
It's that or paper plates.
Paper plates. Unprepared is better than I have children shit in my flat. So I'm going to get all of those things, and then I'm going to go back to mine, and I'm going to set out the croissant and the danishes and the brand new knives for the jam, and then I'm also going to pour half of the carton of tomato juice down my sink, and I'm going to make a smoothie of pure meat, and I'm going to try and use turmeric to change the colour.
I see. You want it to look like you're having a tomato thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And then and I'm just going to leave the half-open carton on the side.
Yeah.
And then I'll wait for them to arrive.
Beautiful. Do you guys turn up? I guess this question. Kit really has to have a good think with himself.
Cassandra's deeply depressed, but she goes. I think she does one
just called
thing
her
before.
Cassandra.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Check the
You just said Cassandra.
Check the tapes.
Lydia
Check the tapes.
just
I
said
didn't.
Cassandra. Lydia.
Check the tapes.
Lydia Smart. You just said Cassandra.
I didn't
You did.
do that.
Methinks she does protest too much.
There's one thing that I do before I go, which is I like look in the mirror, and I open up like one Christmas somebody got me like a makeup set. Like she's at that age, we'll buy. And it's got like some terrible eyeshadows and some really terrible like blushes and stuff. And I just like put my fingers in the blusher and start like really going to town on my cheeks and being like, we need to look like I'm like I've got rosy cheeks. So I just
you do that. Just put a bit of like talc everywhere.
Yeah, I've tried with dry shampoo. It was I made clay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad because you've watched the talc. I'm not sure about, but like the makeup and stuff. You've watched River put on makeup a whole bunch, so like, it's maybe.
It's in the right
more.
Places.
It's in the right places.
But he got me brushes, so it's awful.
It's a bit patchy. Between all of us, if River saw you, she would immediately be like getting in there to like spread it out. But like the boys, Kip may notice, but like for the most part, they're just gonna be like, oh no, yeah, okay, there you go, that's it.
I've come to explain myself.
Pikachu!
Like a dead Pikachu.
Dead Pikachu. Okay. So that's what Cass is doing. Cass, you head over. It's not that far to Victor's house. You actually live quite near. Kip.
I think Kip absolutely grabs a banana on the way out. Before he does so, he's unlike him. He has been unlike Kip. I've been like awake since we all sort of left each other. And I think
none of us have slept.
No, absolutely not. And I think he.
Do any of us need to?
Huh?
Do you need to sleep?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think.
Not that it's a mechanic.
I think Kip probably texts the number that he has for his dad, or that his dad used to use, and like in full knowledge that he hasn't had a response from it for a while. He sort of texts and says, "Hey, Dad, I know we haven't spoken for a while, but if you could give me a call at some point, that'd be great. Love ya," kind of thing. And looks at the kind of the history of texts, the text history, and sees like his side of the text chat, kind of like time and time again, and kind of and with that goes to pick the keys up from the bowl in the main house sort of goes, fuck,
Yeah,
and
just,
runs.
Yeah, as you're then heading out, and then you just hear Clyde. I can't remember his fucking name. He's like, "Oh, darling, have you seen my Jeep?" And then,
I'm going out. Bye.
darling, have you? Oh, okay. And like they're just about to
Full
ask you-
sprint, knees up, like Tom Cruise in it.
Kip runs
Yeah.
on Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
she's just like, "Oh, he's such a scamp, isn't he?" As you run off.
And
Love
I
her.
think
love
it's full sort of like emo day today. He's got the hood up. He's got the big sort of like way too big like skull candy.
Kip's that guy who
headphones.
has outfits, not a wardrobe. Like,
Yeah.
and they all are different aesthetics, and like he's got different headphones and like a different watch and
Yeah.
like a different phone case to match each one.
Absolutely.
This is like
Today
what you wear-
it's like sort of the kind of big burgundy hoodie with the big old sort of like skull candy headphones that are like about the size of his head.
Yeah.
He's got his skinny jeans on. He's got a full-on studded belt going on. Like
Yes.
he looks ridiculous, but he also looks fucking good whilst doing it.
Oh, for sure. I feel like Saoirse is like wears like blacks and greys and very little color, and Tyler wears pastel, and Kip is always like somewhere like in the middle, and this is definitely
Absolutely.
like more on like if you and Saoirse were just hanging out, just you two, this is the kind of stuff you'd wear.
100%.
You've got friends to match your outfits.
Pretty much. So you
I
head.
accessorize with humans. Yes.
You head over. You get to Victor's. It's like you just have to wait. You wait outside the library because you're like, oh, he lives outside the library, and then it's like a door just round the corner kind of thing to actually go up to.
I go down.
It's
I go like, you're both invited into my house.
Thanks.
Thank
It's,
you. Mum.
nobody else is up there. It's just me, and I'm outside right now. I'm here at the door.
Cool.
Help yourself to sundries, bar the smoothie that has been made.
I think that the confusion that that Malloy is showing right now is kind of what is the kind of yeah.
And there is just a real pathetic, like, there are 2 croissants, 2 Danes, a fresh pot of jam, a knife that has not even seen a sink, let alone a drawer, ready, and there are also 2 black coffees.
Thanks.
Mm.
Have you
Thank
got sugar?
Sorry?
Sugar.
No.
Have you got? Cool.
Thank you so much. I eat the Dane.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh,
So, you're probably wondering why I invited you here.
I fucking hate you.
oh God.
Sorry. I think whilst Kip doesn't say that, he kind of goes, "Oh, Jesus Christ." Yeah, go. What's up?
Yeah, go.
Cassandra, in Kip's heightened state last night, they were unawares of are you okay? Are you
I'm
okay?
fine. I feel really good.
Are you sure? Has something happened to you?
No, I feel good.
You look pleasantly dry. So I saw you, Cassandra. I just need you to be straight with me. I saw you fly. And I just need an answer, because what I cannot have the answer be is that Jesus is real, God is right, as was my yaya, and I just cannot accept that all of that hocus pocus is legitimate. I've been emancipated from my family, and they would not have me back now, and I just cannot accept. And if you're the second coming of Christ, I'm honestly going to be livid. And I need you to be honest with me.
I looked at Kip for a second, and I think Kip, for the first time ever, you just see like a look in her eyes, like she's thinking about telling a lie for a second, and then it fades because it's not her. Yeah, it's just a really like, it's kind of a boring story, and you wouldn't want.
It's already incredibly interesting, Cassandra. You flew.
No.
Young adult novels are made of this kind of thing. Like, I just need an answer. I don't need it to be drawn out over 17 books. I just need to know how and why, and also the wet thing. But I'm less interested in the wet thing, more the flying thing.
I think Kip looks like he's got something to say. One second. My cat needs to get me let out.
Cassandra just walks.
Cassandra goes, there's a cat out there. I'm just gonna go.
Walks through a wall. No. Sorry, hold on. No, don't. I feel like you have literally just shirked a question there, Cass.
I was gonna say, Kip, you know Cass as the missing girl.
Okay, cool.
Like,
so it has gets to the point where
That's
realized
what Kip was doing. He was Googling Cass and Victor, and he's like, all these newspapers about this small town. This town?
Fuck. Seriously, what happened to you? I'm sure. Does this have something to do with last year, or
what happened last year?
Well, she went missing.
She's sorry?
Didn't you? You went off for a bit. You just. I mean, is that rude? You just kind of.
What did you hear?
Well, I heard that you were missing for a bit, and people in town were looking for you, and then after a little while, you turned back up. River was quite worried at the time, but
I haven't talked about it, so I don't really know how to start, and I don't really know. If I'm being really honest, I don't really know what happened, but I don't think it was very good.
But now you can fly, is what you're saying.
Well, I don't know what any of that stuff means, but Kip, do you remember that party in the woods?
Which one?
Year?
Sorry, you didn't hear that?
Didn't hear it. I was actually at that one, so and that was when I went missing. It was actually at that party in the woods. That's why I don't really like the woods. And you know what's crazy is, do you know Hayden from school?
What, year above?
Yeah. I was with him and he didn't ever tell anybody. that I was with him. But
Wait, what do you mean you were with him? As in, like you were together?
well, I don't know. You've done a funny intonation, which I don't understand.
What, like, were you with him? Were you,
Did he do
birds and
something to
bees? Fuck him.
No. No. But I was drunk, and we. Look, here. Okay, look. Here it is from how I remember it. Why am I telling this? Why am I telling you? Why am I telling you?
Secret's out, Cassidy.
We went swimming together. We got drunk and we wandered into the woods, and then it was like this fun thing. It was like, woo, let's jump in the lake. You know that lake that's in the woods?
Is it a magical lake? Like some kind of...
No,
No?
not that one. No.
And then I remember being really too hot, but also kind of in a cold way.
Hypothetical.
And yeah, maybe. And then I stopped shaking with the cold, but I couldn't really move. And then I remember seeing him. He got out of the water and he was looking at me, and I went under the water. And then I don't remember anything except being on a beach and walking home and realizing that it was weeks later.
Weeks later? So, and now you're almost perpetually soaked and can fly. Is just sort of the cliff notes.
So maybe the lake is magic.
Like
No,
some
it's
kind
not.
of...
It's definitely not.
Kip, you're saying this with just such fervour that I have questions for you now, honestly.
Kip, your phone starts going off, just ringing.
I look down and check who's ringing it.
It says, Mumsy Bear.
I sort of look at it, see the other two are sort of looking at me and go, she changes it all the time, fucking bitch.
That's your mother.
Hi.
Hi, darling. Yes, I know you're probably out with your friends right now. But could you pop home, please? There's a couple of lovely police officers here who say that you called the fire brigade last night, and they just have some questions. All right, could you come home?
Yeah, I can come.
Oh, is your phone breaking up? Is it breaking up, darling?
The fucking police are the police are at my house. The police are at my house right now. The police are at my house. What do I do? What do I tell them?
And
Police will look after you.
we're gonna end it.
No.
Drama.
Oh.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, makeup tutorial. We're gonna
Yes,
do it
thank you.
tomorrow. Special makeup tutorial.
Oh,
Amazing.
Michelle.
Michelle,
I'm sorry.
you.
I got you for a bit. Got you spooked.
You sneaky mom.
Sneaky mom.
Oh, but you kind of also have screwed me because something's not right. I fucking smell a fish.
There's a fish.
There's a fish. I don't know. Maybe everything's fine.
Super. Well,
folks, come and listen to the behind the scenes after hours podcast that we are doing when we talk all about. No, we're not doing that.
we're not doing any of that. Can I just say thank you to Steel Crumpets, Bean Grace, Garsby, Addison, all for following. Thank you very much, Bumholy, and Tom for resubscribing. Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you very much, Rooney, for some more bits for kits, and thank you very much, Codebreaker GFX, Des, for gifting a sub to Loki Crow. Thank you all very, very much. Join us again next week for the same thing, and join us on Wednesday for more From the Ashes.
Yeah.
Is it? And we won't see you before, but happy Valentine's Day. Rooney has made some delightful From the Ashes themed Valentine's Day e-cards. And if you have Rooney's permission, you have Cam's permission.
They are amazing.
So good. So good.
We will almost definitely be, again, if we have permission, we will almost definitely be sending them out on Twitter.
It's delightful. Also, just y'all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, or a Singles Day, or a Galentine's Day, or whatever the fuck.
Or a Palentine's Day.
Or a
Valentine doesn't mind.
Or a Paladin's Day.
Have a Paladin Day.
Happy Palindrome, you day.
Again, something different.
Happy Jam.
Thank you everyone for playing.
Jam.
And thank you for coming along.
Hey, Michelle, you fucking rock.
Yeah,
that was
great.
really, really genuine.
So good.
Thank you.
So
Thank
good.
you, everyone. Thank you. We'll catch you next week for more Monsterhearts and
Yeah. We'll see you Wednesday if you want to come to that. Yeah.
for more fire.
More,
Join us
just a lot of fire, guys.
We want
all
some
the fun.
arson.
Bye.